I'm here. Doing whatever the fuck I don't know down in Florida, but I'm here. At any rate, I just got a new piano, and so I'm getting used to this thing. And, you know, I've been playing rock and roll my whole life and had a lot of cool things happen to me and met a lot of women along the way. Well, I just got dumped again. Everybody say, "Ah." Oh. So, you know, when you look like this and you play rock and roll in your 20s and your 30s, you get a lot of pussy. But at any rate, when you get to be this age, you're 58 years old, they go, "Oh, you're a musician." At any rate, and I've never heard of you, have I? That means you're broke, right? So I put an ad on Match.com. Like 6'5", heavily tattooed piano player with ADD, seeking sane, and I got a lot of weird responses. The first one I got was from a born-again Christian, because I'm into gospel music, but she was into some kind of kinky stuff, and I'm going to do a ballad I wrote for her called "Bound for Glory," and that's coming up. But I'm going to do one for you right now about my dating experiences recently, and I had to come up with a good title, right? It's like, okay, so it's like, I'm having relationship issues. No, I don't want to hear that. How about I'm having problems? That has a rhythmic thing, right? Problems. What kind of problems? Relationship, gender, female problems. There you go. Here's a little song I wrote called "Female Problems." If the title offends you, wait till you hear the words. Got real quiet in here, didn't it? Well, I used to date a lady doctor. All she ever said was cough. I went out with a contortionist, but she broke it off. I went out with a tow truck. You got that one? You like that, Cheryl? It ain't Margaritaville, is it? I went out with a tow truck operator. She gave me a real good push. I went out with a Democratic girl who said, "I'm glad you stayed away from that bush." Well, you know, I got female problems. Yes, I do. I get them every once in a while. And when I get my female problems, ow, they really cramp my style. I want some chocolate. It's going to get worse. Well, I went out with a window washer. She turned out to be rather... No, I went out with a flight controller. She turned out to be rather plain. I went out with a window washer. Boy, what a pain. I went out with a bipolar forensic pathologist. Come on now. Where's it going? Where's it going? She kept reaching for the tissues. I hung around with a magazine editor. God, that woman had a lot of issues. I went out with a Quaker girl. She said, "I just want to be friends." I asked the girl at the nursing home, "Do you really love me?" And she said, "Well, it all depends." Well, I went out with a moonshiner's daughter. She always made me liquor, but I love her still. The lady down at the candy shop, all she did was laugh and snicker. I went out with a hypnotherapist. She said, "Keep on dreaming." I hung around with an admiral's daughter, but her naval base was always filled with discharge. I didn't say that. I went out with a lady butcher. She liked to grind it around. But these days I'm dating an undertaker. Why's that, Billy? She'll be the last one to ever put me down. Short attention span. I got female problems. I get them every once in a while. When I get those female problems, don't you know that really cramp my style? Think about my female problems, most of which I've been the cause. Boy, what a song to walk in on. I think about my years of female problems. It's enough. I wouldn't dance to this one if I was you. It's enough. It's enough to give a man a pause.